Hello everybody, today we are going to make a home filtration system and I will be explaining the system mechanism behind the filtration system. First we will need to find a bottle and then we will need to cut it open. Like this. After that, we will need to put some cotton as the first layer, and then we will need to put sand, and then after the sand layer, we will be putting a layer of activated charcoal, and after that, we will be putting aggregates from small to large. Up. Yeah. Up here, see how the thing get trapped. Okay, can. After attempting the second time, we have got to filter the water. So here we're going to explain part by part what are the things that, what are the roles of each layer. So the cotton layer is actually to keep other layers from falling out into the water and also filter out the other particles that otherwise cannot be filtered by the rocks or the sand. And then the activated charcoal layer is a carbon layer that can trap the impurities in its network of holes and tunnels and also absorb the contaminants and allergens. Adsorption is a distinct process where organic compounds in the water will react chemically with the activated carbon, which will cause them to stick to the activated charcoal. So this activated charcoal can get rid of the unwanted substances and also harmful contaminants that can pose hazard to our human health. So the rest of the upper layers, like the river sand and the bigger rocks, are just trapping the particles, larger particles, as can be seen here, trapping all the dirt and the grass in the wastewater. Filtration is a passage of water through a porous medium to remove suspended solids. It is needed for most surface water in order to provide a second barrier against the transmission of waterborne diseases. In an actual wastewater treatment plant, the filtration part is a process for removal of flocculated particles of smaller size that otherwise cannot be removed by settling. On the physical aspect of mechanism of filtration, it is either by mechanical straining where the size of suspended solids are bigger than the porous medium, or electrolytic action when it only occurs due to the friction between medium and suspended solids. On the chemical aspect, for the mechanism of filtration, water will be filtered by sedimentation and adsorption. Sedimentation happens when the interstices between the sand grains act as a mini sedimentation basins in which the suspended particles smaller than the voids in the filter bed settle upon the sides of the sand grains. Adsorption, however, happens when the particles stick to the grain because of the physical attraction between two particles of matter and because of the presence of the gelatinous coating formed on the side of the sand grains by the previously deposited bacteria and the colloidal matter. Throughout the video assignment, I've learned that experiment remains experiment, that we cannot just have the first attempt and then we get the experiment done. So throughout my experiment, I have actually attempted 2 times to complete the filtration part. So today when we are drinking clean water, maybe it's time for us to be grateful for the civil engineers who design the wastewater treatment plant, who design such good quality of wastewater treatment plant that can provide us clean water to drink in our daily lives. So that's it for me. Thank you.